welcome to this podcast, which we don't know if it's going to. This is your first time doing a podcast, so me and Erickson, we're comfortable being on camera, though we're not perfect on camera.
Y'all the professionals, though.
Not at all. We ain't getting paid to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? Well, he is, so yeah, he's a professional. So yeah, I get paid to shoot people on camera. So yeah, let's call it that. So yeah, man, introduce yourself, and what you stand for and what you're about it and what you want to bring to the table.
Yeah, no, thank you, Justin. Everything in life kind of brings you back around and you try to find your purpose. And in doing that, it actually brought me all the way back home from where I'm from. Just a lot of things that happened to me personally from being young all the way up to living up as an adult, man, that was really just fucking up my life. And as a man, just no integrity, no purpose, just roaming. And within that, I didn't realize how dangerous and everything that I was doing. And so in this whole walk in this journey, it got dark, man. It got really dark. 2 divorces, three girls, been cheating my whole life, lying up and down, abandoning relationships and getting attached to an immediate relationship. So just running, man, and just running away from just a lot of things that I didn't deal with as a kid, teenager, and then turning to a man. And those things, bro, it's been one hell of a walk and one hell of a learning lesson. God has just come into my life violently and disrupted and tore me and broke me down to nothing. And this past weekend, I had a real incident with my girl. In normal situations, I usually just get caught because that's just what I do. Get caught, lie, get out of it. Manipulate my way back into the relationship, control the relationship, just controlling everything.
Yeah.
And so this was the first time I actually told on myself. And it was different. To get to that point, there was a lot of work that had to be done in the midst of that. And that's kind of where this whole brand, One Day Kings, started from is you can't be out here talking about you this and you that and you giving inspiration and telling other brothers what to do. And then at home, you fucking sucker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like your girl looks at you like you some trash, you know what I'm saying? Like you got shit on your back, bro.
I want to jump in real quick.
Yeah.
One of the things, like when he called me, I didn't tell you any of this because so Erickson is new to this.
Basically, I'm hearing all this for the first time.
time.
He don't even know.
I'm listening like,
really? My initial reaction when he was like, bro, I told her everything. I showed her this. I was like, bro, you told on yourself. I was like, damn. Like
I told her
that's the bravest thing anybody's ever done, nigga. I don't think I've ever just been like, here's everything.
Like my computer, my phone, unlimited access, no time frame.
And didn't delete shit. I'm like, nigga.
There was stuff that was deleted that she found. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, bro. And so it's like, as a man, like, bro, just that step, bro, I can't even fathom doing that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, to me, it's like, it's just one of those things that it's like, as vulnerable as you are in love, like, to just allow myself to go out as a scumbag is some shit I've never allowed a woman to catch me as. Like, no woman can be like, Justin was a scumbag. He was doing this, and this. Even though there was clearly women that I've dated, I was a scumbag. Like, bruh, I had 2 girlfriends at one point, bruh, for like 6 months. Like, and they interfered or clashed one time. And I straightened it both back out. Like you said, manipulate, control the situation, and then everything's back to normal. I'm back on my regular schedule. And until I literally got bored, it was like I put it both on them, like they were the reason, they were the problem why I wanted out. But really, I'm like, this is too much. Like, I don't want to live my life like this. Yep. So to turn around and be like, two of everything, bro. I had 2 sets of covers. Bro, I was clean with my shit. But at the same time, it was like, I didn't sit down and be like, you know what? I'm sorry. You guys deserve better. I'm a scumbag. I never came to that. I've never came to that. Like, I'm going to volunteer my fuck ups, my true vulnerability, even though, you know, whatever. I still went on to do more dirt after that. You know what I'm saying? It's when I heard that for the first time, I was just like, bruh, like shit, you take the cake, bro. I don't know if anybody who just came 100% clean, like even with women, like shit. I always find out extra shit when you dating a girl, like, oh, so you left this off the table. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's like, it's just one of those things, like, you know, you hear that shit and you're like, bruh, like, okay, you're really trying to really set stake or set ground with the person if you're willing to, okay, now here's everything.
I just couldn't keep looking at her knowing all this shit that I have. You know what I'm saying? I just became more conscious of what the fuck I was doing. And it came down to a decision. Like, bro, you can keep doing this if you want to. But, bruh, like at some point, you gotta fucking stop, man. Like it's gotta come to a halt.
Yeah.
And if it don't, like like I felt my life going down literally a spiral.
So what do you feel, and I'm just asking, what do you feel personally is what makes you pivot to decide I want to stop? Or rather, I'll ask, you know, I don't want to say I'll ask you because you ain't in no trouble. What made you get to that pivoting point that you're just like, I want to stop? Because typically I know for me, it had nothing to do with the woman I was dating.
Yeah.
So what was it for you?
I was sick of that person that I was. And I started believing that was it, that was my life. Those are the decisions that I was making on a day by day basis. Bro, I was a fucking like I'm just coming out this. This is all brand new, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is not like this has been years or months. This has not even been a week. Like yo, I'm literally starting like I knew the steps I needed to do. And before, what I would normally do is eat a lot. Even if I say I was honest, I probably would go out, party with my boys, get bottles, whatever, right? And then, as you know, there's girls everywhere, and you back in the same fold. Like it's a repetition. You just keep repeating the same situation within yourself, and you just keep sabotaging. It just came, and I've done it so many times, bro.
Yeah.
That the reps got too much, and it's too much weight to carry.
I guess what I want to know is, like, what is the feeling that made you say, fuck? Like what?
Before you get into that, I do want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Or rather, I want you to set the tone, because we both know that feeling of like he says, like, yo, I'm a monster. I'm whatever. I think, at least for any female viewers, being what, a 6'4" black male, what is that like? Of why he says, like, yo, this is difficult. Like, this was a struggle. Like, you know what I mean?
It depends on where you're at.
Yeah.
If you're in the place where women are fond of a man over 6 feet, masculine, handles whatever he does as if he has like a purpose in doing it. It makes it a little easier.
A little easier? It makes it easy. It makes it easy. It's easy.
So I mean,
I'll be real.
I can understand. Yeah. I mean, we all. Yeah.
It's easy. It's like, and it's not even like, because you don't have to attempt, because most women are looking for a man who, does he have his own place? Those are like basic things. Does he have his own place? Is it a car? Does he da-da-da-da-da? But then it's like, when they see a man who's actually going on a journey, especially if a woman is like, yo, I just want to be a part of somebody's journey, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
I'm with it. And so it's like, it's that, I don't want to say it's that simple, but it is. It's one of those things that, like, you know, for you to be like, yo, it's not difficult for me to talk to a woman. It's not difficult for me to have an outside relationship at any cost, whether I'm lying to one person or lying to both. Like, it's just not difficult.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But you're, like you said, like the question that he had is, yo, what is your actual, what clicked for you to be like, okay, I'm at this point, I'm done.
With myself, when I was done with myself, I couldn't look at myself. I couldn't, bro. I wasn't real with myself. I couldn't be real with myself. I couldn't be honest and fully vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? I got a daughter who's going to be going into high school next year. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be, and that's where the bullshit begins. If not actually before that, but it gets
Definitely
heavy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we know, nigga.
Yeah, it gets, but even, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And so how can I sit here and talk about and present myself as this guy,
Yeah.
this man, and be a whole nother person in the dark? And the person who I say, like, the person you are alone is the person who you are, bro.
Yeah.
And what I was doing on my own time, it was ugly.
Yeah.
It was shameful. And the part, even when we're going through it, it felt different. Like I could feel, like her pain is different. I'm not gonna be able to feel the pain that she felt.
Yeah.
I can't even come to that. But the pain that I felt in that moment and how she felt, right, it hurt. Like my chest literally hurt. And like there's like, you feel helpless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you made those decisions in the past, so you knew this whole time, even leading up to it, no matter how happy the shit was in between, it was just,
And
it's fucked up.
I think that's one of the things that I want to say differentiates us in dogs. Because, like, you know, a lot of women say all men are dogs. No, men who are dogs don't feel shit. Like, they don't feel shit. Like, these are the niggas that, yo, I crashed your car, I took your money, and oh well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
they don't feel
They
nothing,
out there.
bruh, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, I believe there's a little bit of dog in every man, you know, but just when you're in a relationship with somebody and they're hurting and you see, like, damn, I caused this, and you're affected by it, even though, yes, you're not feeling what they felt, because, you know, every man has their reason for why they did what they did, or, you know, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
I know for me, one of the reasons why that I discovered I don't need to be bothered, or rather, I don't even want to be bothered chasing girls, or just what kept my curiosity at bay, because every man will always be curious to the day that he dies, because it's in our nature. Like, we have testosterone that drips from now to 100. Like, we can have kids at 100 years old. So we're always going to have something in us that will always be curious. But what keeps our curiosity at bay is
Helicopter
I know,
here, you
bro.
want the chopper out,
let's see
Justin?
what it is. I know, bro. I don't know how you gonna edit that out, but yeah. And so we just gotta talk louder. It is what it is. But then again, it's a Sutter Health, so somebody dying right now. I'm trying to get into the emergency. So yeah. So yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I said pray for him.
Yeah, bro. Pray for him. But one of the realities is, like, for me, once I decided I had a direction, or I had a destination that I wanted to go, bullshit had to stop. Like, all bullshit. Because you can't carry everything with you on your journey to success, on your journey to be a king. Kings can't carry, kings may have different wives and women, but that's not their focus. Any king that focused on the coochie, bruh, failed.
He fell off or got killed.
Got killed. Caught slipping. So it's like, it's just one of those things that regardless of what you're doing, once you decide I have something to focus my life on, is that moment that it's like, all right, I have to get rid of the bullshit. And if you're not with me heading in this direction, you're either going to slow me down and I'm out, or you can come with me and help me get there faster. Now you'll have value to me. And that's something that even in my current relationship, it took me so long to get to the point of marriage, because I'm like, yo, you have to help me get there, or get out of my way.
Yeah.
Like, I can't drag somebody with me to success.
Yeah.
And
Row
I'm
yourself.
rowing. You can't be taking an oar and trying to go in a different direction.
Yeah.
You can't be rocking the boat either.
Yeah.
I can't take nobody slowing me down in the direction where I'm going. So your only option in my boat is to help me get there because it's somewhere you want to go. If you don't really want to go, you're dead weight. You need to get the fuck out the boat because I already feel like I'm late to success.
Yeah. Yeah.
I already feel like I'm late. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't have the tolerance. I don't have the patience to deal with a side chick or side whatever. I'm not interested. I go on vacation now. I'm in a cigar lounge and you know what I'm saying?
You expending your
I'm
energy.
totally different.
Yeah,
bro.
you expending your
I'm
energy.
vacating and trying to
Yeah.
decompose,
Good.
reflect, refresh so I can go back at it hard when I get back to the town. So that's my whole energy is different versus before on vacation. Oh, bruh, where the bitches? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Where the bitches? This is my opportunity to act a fool,
Right.
and that's that.
So it's
see what
almost
I'm
like a
saying?
natural instinct because you
Yeah.
just did it for so long. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
you don't even think about what you're doing. You just do it.
If you don't have a focus, you're wandering.
Yeah.
You're wandering. So why wouldn't you be distracted? What's your woman? How can your woman actually have value to you if you don't have a goal which requires her to have a position, a true position in your life, right?
Yeah.
So for example, okay, I'm on a weight loss journey, but yet this person is consistently bringing me snacks or they're taking me away from the gym. You don't have any value to me versus if you're okay, I'm gonna meal prep for you or I'm gonna do this for you or I'm gonna do that. Now, damn, you're valuable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me about my girl Bill Pepper right now.
See, okay, there you go. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah,
I
you're
sure don't.
yeah, you're valuable to me. I have a goal. Your job, or at least in my opinion, your job is to help me get to this bag that eventually you're gonna spend. You see what I'm saying? Like, as a man, at least I'm a more masculine man because I have a Latin culture background. My job is to provide, but my woman's job is to assist me. How can she help me provide for the family or the lifestyle that we both envision? Regardless of how big this journey or how big it is, I need to be on my grind. And her job is to help me keep me in the field.
Right.
So let's play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Like-
That's why you in all black.
So you got the everyday man who might come up on this and he might look at this like, I don't give a fuck what these niggas talking about.
Facts.
I'm trying to go holler at these bitches.
Yeah.
Like, what would you say to that?
To that guy, I wouldn't even say to that guy.
Like,
that,
okay, hold on. Wait,
no.
Before you say that, let
Go
me
ahead.
say that. What is he miss? What point is he not understanding?
That's his focus. So this is why, and I've given this analogy to my family members. Everything is about focus, right? Let's just picture an archer that's pulling a bow and arrow and he pulls back. All three of us aren't skills archers, right? If we had a bow and arrow and we looked at this tree that's in front of us and we shot at the tree, yeah, we might can hit the tree, but if there's a bullseye, we'll probably all miss. But if we pull our reps back, 100 arrows swinging back every single day, eventually we will all be marksmen. As long as we're making whatever adjustment that we need to try to hit that bow,
Yep.
to hit that arrow and that dot that we see, we will be hitting that mark.
Yep.
That's all of us, bruh. When the first time that you holler at a girl, you're nervous as shit. Your palms are sweaty. You're like, you can't even get it out. But when you keep going and going and going and going and going, bruh, you're smooth and eloquent with it. Like, bruh, I'm not tripping on these chicks. She'll be back around. And you know the game because you've practiced it so much. So a guy who's out there talking to different girls and doing his thing, that's his focus. And that's why he hits his mark. That's why he can't give up because you're like, yo, my focus is pussy right now.
That's what he's doing. That's
That's
his
what I'm
exercise.
doing.
That's his exercise.
Correct. That's his gym.
Right. That's
I'm going to exercise. Bro, I'm dressing for the part too. Everything is for the part. Bro, I talk about that shit now with my friends and my coworkers. Like, man, bro, I'm buying clothes at Costco now. Makes no sense. You couldn't have said that shit 20 years. There's no way. Because I don't care.
Nah. Yeah.
I don't care.
Right.
I got who I got at home. I have a goal. I'm trying to stack as much as I can. Why the fuck am I spending $300 on jeans? For what? To attract this type of girl? I don't want that type of girl. That's bait, bruh. All of that shit's bait.
King's disease, bro.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
King's disease.
All of the different things. I like how Drake puts that line in that song, like, you know, these are all the accents that make you a king. You're the king of what? As the king of mixing, this nigga showed up with the briefcase and the, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck that is. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, really, it becomes idols, bro. It's
the accents that,
idol,
but
bro.
these are the accents and the tools that allow you to conquer your success.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, a lot of what's crazy too is like a lot of our like the way we've been successful was how we've actually spent or like on women or that game of women, bro. Like,
yeah,
I don't know if that makes sense to some brothers, but like,
no, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can be a success at getting at girls.
Yes, because
easy.
It's like you can take a lingo on this and just flip a couple words over here, and it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. And for me, God gave me the gift of the gap. So
yeah,
I do sales, bro. So
it's easy.
And that's why I realized I've been asking God for my purpose, and this whole time I've been using it to kill everything. Like to murder everything, right? And I'm like, what can I do? I'm like, yo, I can speak. I just can talk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of things that we do that we doing against that are sabotaging ourselves are things that you could, if you're able to flip that, what would that look like?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying about you. Like you took that energy and focus that was in the streets. That was with the girls. You flip that and say, yo, that's enough.
Yeah.
I got this bag to really, nigga, I'm trying to get to my first million.
Bruh, when I say, it's funny because like, especially, you know, with our group, everybody looks at me as the dude that throws parties. And it's like, you know, when I had an opportunity to like throw a party for a group of girls and we're like, okay, yeah, to me, I could throw a party. This is gonna be easy. Getting everybody together, getting everybody on the same page is easy. It wasn't until everybody got together and they were doing their thing until I realized, yo, how are we gonna make this shit profitable? And I was furious. Because in my mind, yeah, I do a party, but the whole point wasn't to throw a party. The point was to make money. I put all my energy on throwing a party, not making money. So I don't have my shots lined up. I don't have what best angles I should be getting. I don't know what I'm supposed to capture at this video function. I don't have any of that. So when I say I'm beyond livid, because the last thing I want to do is throw a fucking party.
Right.
That's not where I'm at in my life.
Right.
I don't care how bad the girls are who's showing up.
Yeah.
That's the last thing that I want to do. Yeah. I don't want to throw a party, hang out with girls. I'd rather sit and watch Netflix with my own chick. So if I don't see how this is going to be profitable, I'm furious. Because that's not my goal. Versus everybody else was like, yo, we got to do this again. This was amazing. I've never done nothing like this. Nah, we ain't doing this shit again.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Until I can see the vision of how I can market this won't happen again.
I mean, it's almost like trying to drag you back to your bullshit.
Correct. And I'm not on bullshit.
Like
I'm not on bullshit right now.
Slowly drag you back to the bullshit, man.
Correct.
And you just got to be strong enough to recognize that. I didn't do that, man.
Correct.
I was still wanting to party in the streets.
So we got about 4 minutes left to kind of really close down before we hit a refresh, or we can take a little break. Yep. Any other sentiments that you want to add, or we can kind of go on to the next.
So I think E was about deeper. He's about to get on something. I don't know if you want to wait.
Go ahead. Or yeah.
No, he was saying, I forgot what he was trying to say. So we scratched that then.
All right. So we got a couple other topics that we want to kind of throw out, but we're going to take a quick little break and we're going to reconvene because, this is when it gets personal, right? It's beyond us. Yeah, we want to help educate. We want to crack a window into our lives, but at the same time, we don't want to rattle the cages of our lives because we, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Sensitive shit.
It's sensitive shit.
This is real life.
We're going to kind of figure out some ground rules and, we'll be back in, part 2. All right. Cool. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Yeah.